Do you got some holes like this on your vehicle or your project and you need to patch them up, fill them in, but you ain't got no welder? Listen, let me show you how to do it real quick and easy. You don't need no welder. And we ain't gonna call this the most professional way of doing things, but listen, it's a way of doing things. You're gonna get it done quick, fast, in a hurry, and you're gonna like them results. Let's get it. What it do, kings and queens? It's your boy, the UP King, the people's champ. And of course, I'm back with another video. And you see it in the background. You see that fender. There go the fender from the previous video. Hope you enjoyed that. But hey, we right back to getting these fenders together, right? I told you we gonna drop some fender videos. We got all these cars in the background. Should we work on them too? We will. Don't even worry yourself about it. All that's coming soon. We got plenty content over here. Plenty to do. Stay tuned, it's on the way. But listen, we got this fender in the background, and I'm finna show you how to fix this up, make it look good, and do it all without some pro tools. You can do this anywhere you want to, in the comfort of your home, in your backyard, in your garage, wherever you want to. Man, simple stuff that you need to do it. Let's show you how. Let's get it. All right, first thing I did was took some 80 grit, and you can see I feather edged the paint and primer back. Got down to some bare metal. That's the first thing that I wanted to do. That way, when I use my fiberglass, it's got something to bite to. So that's the first thing that I did. Got it all prepped up so I could apply some fiberglass. Now that you see that, let's show you what we're using today. All right, all you're gonna need is some wax paper. Nothing crazy. You can get this at any type of dollar store or whatever, you know, convenience store, anything by you. Don't buy nothing expensive, buy something cheap. Mixing board, spreader, hardener, and some, you know, fiberglass. I'm using a Duraglass USC. There goes the part number. You don't have to use this, you know, whatever your preference is on fiberglass, then that's what you go with. So let's get this mixed up and show you how this is going to work. Oh yeah, almost forgot. If you got any high spots, this spot right here looks a little high. Got a little body work still need to be done here, but if you got any high spots, get you a body hammer. You know, knock down your high spots. You want that to be a little bit lower. That way, when you do your filler work, you know, you can build everything up. That way you can get it pretty much straight and back to making it look like the original shape of whatever it is that you're working on. Fender, hood, doors, whatever the case may be. So you want to get at a little tap. You ain't got to bang on it too crazy, but give it some taps. Get that down a little bit. That way, when you do your filler work, you can level everything out like you're supposed to. I said we got fiberglass, spreader, got some hardener here, our wax paper, and a mixing board. Let me get something to open this can up. Sometimes when you open these cans up, that resin be sitting right at the top. And you wanna try to give that a little bit of mix. Just try to get it back mixed back up. All right, that should be good enough there. Now, we're gonna get a little bit, since we got some of it at the top, gonna put that on the board. We don't need a whole lot for these holes, but we're gonna mix up quite a bit. That way, we can possibly get all the holes done at the same time. So, we'll see how far that gets us there. Now, I got a good amount here. Get my can out the way so you can see here. Got my hardener. I like to go from here about right there. That should be enough for what I have. On your hotter days, you want to use a little bit less hardener. That way it won't harden up on you too fast. And then on your colder days, sometimes you might need to add a little bit more or just the norm. But on your hot days, a little bit less is going to work a little bit better for you. It's going to give you a better working time to work with the actual fiberglass, body filler, Bondo, whatever you want to call it. So, how I like to mix, just kind of spread it out a little bit and just keep working the hardener in. I'm not going to be, just keep working it in. Not picking it up, not stirring it up, just keep working it in. That's all I'm doing. Get it good and consistent. One color. Don't take long to mix up. And that should be good right there. Now we got something to work with. Now, while I'm working with it, so that it doesn't dry up on me too fast, I'm just gonna spread it out like so. That way it's not all clumped up together in like a ball or anything like that, and it start hardening it up all together. Spread it out, that'll give you a little bit more working time with it too. So let's get over here and try to work with it. Hopefully this don't dry up on me before I can show you what I'm doing. All right, so what we are doing now, we got our wax paper and we got our fiberglass. I'm gonna take some wax paper and tear a piece, couple pieces. You probably should do this before mixing up your filler. So tear your pieces first, then mix up your filler, and take some of your filler and put it on your piece like so, of the wax paper. Now, you take your wax paper, kind of work it how you want to, and set it in the holes. And you can maneuver it around. You don't have to try to smash it all in there. Now, what the wax paper is going to do is going to hold the fiberglass in place. It's not going to sink in. It's not going to, sometimes when you try to put it on, it'll fall into the hole. The wax paper is what holds it in place. That way it won't sink in the hole, and then you got to try to keep refilling it. The wax paper keeps it in place. Let's see if I can get some more of these together. Might be drying up on me. And you're gonna do this for every hole. However many holes you got, this is the process you're gonna follow. And it's starting to harden up on me, so I'll have to get some more mixed up, but I'll turn you back on when I got everything covered up. All right, after applying your wax paper with the fiberglass, you should look something like this. And once everything's dry, you can start peeling up the wax paper. And as you can see, the fiberglass stays, but the wax paper comes up no problem at all. Sticks right to it. That was the last one that I did, so I'm gonna get that a little bit more time, but hey, you can keep the wax paper. You know what I'm saying? You ain't just gotta throw it away. You can keep it for next time if you gotta do something like this. But like I said, you can buy you a whole roll of wax paper. Pretty inexpensive stuff, so should be good to go on that. But yeah, you can fill those holes in and you'll be good. All right, now in doing this process with the fiberglass, you don't have to be trying to make it perfect. So I just got a palm sander. I know a DA would be the proper tool to use because it's basically made for doing body work, but I got a palm sander, got some 80 grit on it. Like I said, don't have to be perfect because we just filling them holes in for now. And we're gonna use some filler, some regular body filler to shape everything back up like we want it to get the fender back looking as original as possible. We already still got some filler work that we need to do. So no sense in trying to be perfect in this step. We just want to fill the holes. That way we got something to work with. And just like that, we filled in that hole and it'll be ready for the next step. Let me show you what it looks like. All right, so that there is what it looks like after filling that hole with the fiberglass. Like I said, the wax paper will hold that fiberglass in the spot that you need it to, and it'll fill up. Also, with sanding it with the 80 grit, it gives you the scratches that you need. That way, when you do your filler work, it'll still have something to bite to. So I still got these other spots to do. And I'm gonna do them just like I did this one. Like I said, quick and easy. It's all you gotta do. So I'm gonna sand all of them and show you what it looks like. All right, now that we got everything sanded, as you can see down at the bottom, that hole is filled in. Of course, that one is filled in, but we got all of them filled in, sanded, ready to go. And now we can finish up doing our filler work. You know, we got some low spots here still to fix. You can tell right there, that's a low spot. Fender needed some work, but we're getting it done. Now that we got the holes filled up, now we can finish getting this thing looking halfway decent and maybe looking back like an original fender. Now, You saw me and I told you I did some 80 grit. If you want to go with something a little more coarse, you can. 40 grit, 36, you know, and sand your filler, sand your paint, whatever it is that you got to do. You could do it with a coarser, you know, sandpaper, but that 80 is definitely going to work too. So don't think you got to be stuck with just doing it the way I'm doing it. Use what you got. If you want to use something else, again, go with that. Go with what works best for you and what you got. You can always do this same method, or also do the same method with like foil and what is it, like parchment paper, I believe. It all works the same. So the foil really doesn't stick to it, but I found that the wax paper works the best. So try this out. If you got some holes that you need to fill, go ahead and fill them this way, and I guarantee it's gonna work out for you. All right, kings and queens, so there you have it. Another fender video in the books. That's right, we continuing on with the fender videos, but got another one done. Hopefully this one helps you out. And yeah, if you got any holes or anything that you need to fix, you want to plug them up, you don't have a welder, you don't need a welder. Hey, this is for any DIY, you know, person at home, just need to get some stuff done. Hey, this will get it done. Hopefully this video helps you out. It doesn't have to be super duper professional on everything that you do. You might not be trying to be a professional. You just want to get it done. As they used to say, get her done. You know what I mean? You just want to get it done. And this is one way to be able to do it. And you don't have to have no expensive tools at all. Some fiberglass, some wax paper, a spreader, cardboard, doesn't even matter. Whatever you can spread on, you know what I mean? Some hardener, and there you go. You can patch up some holes. I fix rust, all type of different things that I've been able to do on some of the stuff. So just showing you another way of how you can get something done, and it doesn't have to be in the professional way. Hey, these is your vehicles. You do them how you want to do them. Not like anybody else is telling you it has to be done that way. Do it the way you want to do it because it's your vehicle. And be proud of it. So listen, man, I done talked y'all to death, talked y'all enough. Hope the video helps. This is your boy, the UP King, the People's Champ. And I'll catch you in the next video.
Everything.